Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's still going on. This G1 League qualifier just will not end, but that's all right because the games have been fantastic. I'm ELT beyond the summit. I'm joined here by PyrionFlax, and we are going to cast Neo.INA Esport Indonesia, one of their 7 or 8 teams, versus ELT, pretty much unknown Chinese team, at least to me. And Pyrion, there's a Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, I see it. And you look at Neo.INA here, they've managed to get Bat, Magnus, and Rubik. So Bat and Magnus normally get banned out early. Look at this, they banned Lone Druid straight out of the barrel. That's pretty, you don't often see him like first banned. Maybe, do they know something?
Maybe they do. I don't know anything about ELT, so your guess is as good as mine. He is viewed as a top tier hero in China right now. So
yeah,
that
better
could
than
be
the Bat. I would have. I mean, you know, Bat Rider. I don't know. I'm amazed he made it that far.
Yeah, they're both very unique heroes. I mean, Bat just the solo that almost nobody can beat in lane, who can jungle, who can solo mid, who can go off lane.
Yeah.
Lone Druid, a pretty much unkillable carry who doesn't need many items to push, has the GG Bear with Demolish. I mean, they're both very unique. Both are pretty broken in their own ways, or if not broken, then incredibly powerful. But yeah, we're going to see if Venomancer is the choice for ELT. A hero we don't see very much, the Slippery Snake.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call him a snake. Snake don't have. Well, they don't have loads of legs. Venomancer's got legs. He's a Zerg, isn't he?
It's like a centipede, I guess.
Yeah,
he's like a Hydralisk in Dota 1, but
yeah.
But not in Dota 2. In Dota 2, he's just like this weird serpentine creature.
Yeah, he's all about the poison, so I guess he must be some kind of snake. I think he looks like one of the Zerg things from StarCraft 2, but.
Don't say that, because then that would be copyright infringement or something.
Oh, right,
like
of course. Yeah, no,
so
nothing to do with StarCraft.
Yeah, nothing to do with StarCraft, of course.
Alchemist ban.
What is going on in this game? First pick Beastmaster, a little bit unusual, but not crazy. Venomancer pick, kind of strange. Giving away Bat, a little weird. Lone Druid ban, slightly unusual, but then an Alchemist ban, and now for Neo.INA, Indonesia, very smart ban. They banned the Tinker. And when you have a Phantom Lancer already on the board, you do not want Tinker drawing the game out for 50 minutes with March, while PL finally gets his 6 items.
It's such an obnoxious spell. I mean, most of Tinker's stuff is obnoxious. So, you know, March is awful, truly awful. Like, if you get a team where they've got Kotl and Tinker, you basically just have to wait all day before you can finish the game. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. I think a lot of people do. I mean, Tinker could be an incredibly fun hero if you max laser and rockets and just being aggressive, but...
Gank Tinker, yeah.
But you don't see that much anymore. The March build is a lot safer. If you have a slow start, you can catch up by farming Ancients. But catching up doesn't mean you're not boring the fans to tears. We'll see, though. What can they do to bust through here?
Interesting.
There's a Lifestealer in the pool for Neo Indonesia, and if I'm them, I'm thinking, I have Bat Rider and Mag, they both can build Blinks, and I could get a Lifestealer, and then we could just go diving everyone, so maybe something they'll have their eyes on.
I watched the last game, and that Nex is crazy. He's absolutely crazy. I mean, the farm that guy had was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know how people do that. He had all his items by the end of the game, and it wasn't even a long game.
It was like 30 minutes. He's maxed.
Just had everything. Crazy.
He's like the store, and he's like, "I'll take one of everything."
Yeah, and the game ended. He had $5,000 in the bank. It was mad. Yeah. So, Jakiro doesn't get picked so much nowadays. Everybody says, "Oh, he sucks now." I think he's awesome. I'm not sure what they need. They need someone to carry this team, I think.
Yeah, unless we're gonna see a carry Magnus, which some European teams have experimented with, but turns out he's much better as a utility hero.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess, you know, if he's going to be your carry Magnus, you'd need him to farm, right? And he's best getting right in the thick of it, goring people with his gigantic tusk, and then RPing them and making them miserable.
Yeah.
So, I don't get it.
I wish there was actually that level of interaction with the animations. Like, you just see blood spewing everywhere. He literally gores them, but I mean, it effectively works out to be that way.
God, yeah, that would be great.
So if you're ELT, you only have 1 stun right now, and that's Roar. They are quite a bit lacking. I wonder who they'll get. Oh, just get a split push. Picking up the Weaver. Good aggressive tri-lane hero. Good solo as well. With PL, you generally can't run an aggressive tri-lane because you need him protected. So it might be a Weaver solo off lane. And then tri-lane Phantom Lancer, Beastmaster mid for ELT. Neo Indonesia, like you said, needs a carry. And they're going to turn to the Hammerhead Shark of a man.
There you go. Faceless Void. Animal. So this is going to be a long game, we're guessing, right? They're going to try and drag this one out.
If you're ELT, you definitely want to, because your team's not as good at fighting head-on. So you want to stall, you want to split push, you'll find some ganks with the Beastmaster Roar in the mid-game, but if you're Neo.INA, although you have a Faceless Void, going late is pretty dangerous, because if you can't kill like a hero like Phantom Lancer in the Chrono, or if he has buyback and Chronosphere's on cooldown and he's really big, then you may just lose in basically a flurry or a hail of illusions mowing you down. Faceless Void also really needs BKB to be effective in later fights, and well,
actually, I'm just looking. I mean, well, the thing is, look at the disable. I don't see any. I mean, Beastmaster's Roar would go through BKB, so he wouldn't. What's BKB going to do for him in this fight?
Well, there's a Venomancer who does a crap load of magic damage. You also can't be Phantom Lanced, which means you don't have to deal with that constant slow.
Yeah.
It's an item that just, and plus, like, it's just an item when you pop a BKB as a hero, like, where you just jump into the fight. I mean, he doesn't have to build a BKB, but, you know, generally he's reliant on getting something like a BKB and having Chronosphere up. And once those two are down, unless you have Aghanim Scepter, you got to wait a while. So we will see what they go for here. Yeah,
this could be, maybe they'll go for sort of the triple bug pick. I'd like to see an insect lane, but I don't think they'll do that.
Venge. Yeah, no Broodmother for you. Sorry, period. But we'll get a Vengeful Spirit instead.
Yeah, she's a great hero. I'm terrible as her. She's kind of weird looking. What is she meant to be a human being? She's kind of got a weird shaped head.
So Lumi has joined me. He's chilling right now. He's going to be watching and critiquing every little thing from the sidelines. Though the viewers probably won't hear him, but I'll get the insider's perspective.
Hello, Lumi.
He's our resident Chinese, and we have some Chinese Dota in the house, at least on the side of ELT. So, period, quickly, it's the G1 League Southeast Asian Qualifiers, and let us introduce the teams. On the side of ELT, we have Psycho Yan playing that Phantom Lancer. No Keeper of the Light to back him up this game, but he has a Beastmaster at his side. That'll be DD is Bug playing the Beastmaster, rushing the bottle, heading mid. Vengeful Spirit, I don't know what this name means. Heading towards the top lane with sentries picked up. Venomancer, also don't know what that name means, heading towards the top lane. And last but not least, I'm sensing a trend here. God damn it. It's the Weaver heading bottom. I also have no idea what this name means.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't give me that team to introduce. For Neo, we got a R9 on the Jakiro. CL, what's that short for?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, CL on the Void, BD on the Rubik, Quan G or Quang on the Batrider, and NF on the Magnus.
Yeah, Bat has not spent his gold yet. It looks like he's saving in case he feels he needs a pair of boots, but we'll have to see if he actually goes into the lane. You can just jungle from level 1 as Bat and be really effective doing so.
Yeah. Maybe he just wants to get a super quick bottle or something, and he's just like, well, I can just sort of chill here and get a bottle in like 30 seconds if I need to.
The issue is, he's not going mid. That's going to be the mag, and bottle doesn't do much for you as a Batrider in the off lane.
Oh, he's going off. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, of course. Well, Magnus and Jakiro, what's Jakiro doing? Maybe they're just sort of defending Magnus here. They're all over the place.
Maybe going to see some mid pulls. They did clear off the trees, but it could also just be the Batrider planning on doing some neutral stacking and farming. If you do it properly, you can have like Tranquil Boots and Blink Dagger around the 9-minute mark if you do it pretty much optimally. And that's pretty damn fast.
Well, he's gone straight for... He hasn't taken the Sticky Napalm at level 1. He's taken the Firefly at level 1. God, look at that. Yeah, he's melting those creeps. I've never jungled with Batrider.
Yeah, this is the...
Look at this.
This is the
You've got
standard
Venge and Venno coming. Venge and Venno coming mid here, looking for maybe an early gank. Do they have vision? They do. They got their ward up there by the Ancients.
Yeah, no smoke, but the lane's empty, so your supports are not needed top. They can pull and stack and farm, but giving away free jungle farm to a Batrider is a little bit dangerous. You at least want to punish it somewhere, as that early Blink Dagger can just be devastating. So far, looks like PL being traded for free farm Void, Bat jungle being traded for some support stacking, or not yet, actually. They're just still running around their own jungle. They even blocked their own big camp.
He's grabbed boots now, by the way. They're just in his stash, so he did get boots.
Yeah, you actually don't really need a bottle to jungle as Bat. I mean, you could go for one, but it's ideal just to get the boots and pretty much just constantly stack in front of the camps. That's what you kill the small camp a few times, you keep on stacking the big camp, and then once you have, I think you could do it at level 2, but definitely by level 3 you can kill this one off. Just fly up and down the cliff, throw sticky napalm on them, and slowly whittle them down. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's
Bungie do
good.
that soon.
They are top lane. They're just I don't know about this. Just PL's basically got free farm. Maybe they're thinking they'll end the game before he matters. So it doesn't matter if you give him just free farm early in the game. I don't know. Maybe that's their thinking. Why would you ever leave a PL just free farming?
They do have a Void. A Void is one of the hardest carries in the game, but I mean the issue is he relies on having his Chronosphere up, whereas Phantom Lancer is always Phantom Lancer.
Yeah.
Although it looks like, unfortunately, our Batrider missed the stack here. He's going to start just deploying the sticky napalm, but it's not going to be the triple stack it should have been, so it'll be a slower jungle as a result. 4 stacks, the creeps will start to melt.
Oh wow, yeah, this is really, really nifty.
Yeah, after this he's going to go back to base. He'll have his Tranquil Boots up at that point, and then he can get moving. And he's got to be careful not to die.
Oh,
boy.
Oh, wow! Oh, 6 health!
Alright, it's not, you're not supposed to...
Oh my god!
No!
Killed by the Hill Troll Priest, who does 28 damage. Look at that little guy's face. He's so happy.
Look at this shit-eating grin on him. Look at what I've done, Mom!
Right. Oh, that was something.
So, well, that's not supposed to happen when you're jungling that. Nice skewer into the tower mid, though, on the Beastmaster. Oh, DD. I guess I'll be okay. Oh, maybe not.
Shockwave, Shockwave. Big Shockwave here might finish him off.
No,
oh!
Close. Well,
oh, it's only level 2, yeah.
This one is not going in the efficient jungling Batrider guide on
Reddit.
No,
no, definitely not gonna. He wants this Troll Priest's blood. He's going after him, though. I'd make sure I kill that guy first. He's dangerous.
Yeah, just taking a few too many shots. They're heading towards mid again. They still haven't de-warded.
Venge here just chilling by the ward. Just literally standing next to the wall.
Yeah, good time for NF to go heal.
Yeah. Batman coming in now to mess up the Beastmaster a bit. Let the camps respawn.
Yeah, just a smart time to go back to the base, because Bat's jungling, so you can just take the mid lane, and you could basically be more efficient this way, as opposed to just having the Bat jungling and missing all these creeps mid. The only issue is he doesn't have any stack camps to farm because of that earlier miscue, so his farming's going to be... He's still on an okay pace, but it's a lot slower than it would be otherwise. You could easily be level 5.5, getting close to 6 at this point in the game. So, Pyrion, very slow start. There's one Chinese team in the game. Hopefully the mid-game things will pick up, but...
I mean, you know, it's okay. It's entertaining. I don't know, I always enjoy watching Dota. It's just... I find it endlessly watchable. So even when whether it be watching Batrider die to neutrals or watching PL, the monotony of a PL farm in a solo lane. They got a little picture of Ronaldo as their flag. Ronaldo is a Brazilian football player, by the way, meaning soccer, and that's their flag. Interesting.
Uh-oh. Weaver's in a lot of trouble. He runs into death. There's your first blood. The bat death actually to the neutral, so does not count.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Painful.
And Faceless Void got it. That is not what you want to do. He's got 2,000 gold now. Look at this.
I imagine we'll see a Midas. No, he's just going to rush the Battle Fury. Meanwhile, the Phantom Lancer up to 2,000 gold of his. So, a bit behind the Void now, but with this tower push, they'll be able to equal the score a bit.
Yeah. How's Weaver doing? Well, he's got all his regen still. 6 tangos. That's a lot of tangos. Uh-oh. Oh, Batman, what are you doing there?
I gotta say, ELT's...
Level 1, by the way.
Yeah, ELT supports have not been efficient this game. The 2 ganks mid by the Venge, the 1 by the Veno. They blocked their own big camp. I mean, it's kind of a cacophony of errors for the supports.
It is. It is.
It just goes to show you that, well, as amazing as the top Chinese teams are, they are human too, and they have their good teams, their great teams, and their up-and-coming teams as well.
Can you have a cacophony of errors?
I don't even know, but it sounded good in my head.
Entirely sure.
I mean, it sounded good. Just let me have my moment here, Pyrion. Is that okay?
No.
Is that all right?
No, I'm kind of a grammar Nazi, I think, but...
Yeah, you are. You're a dick.
I am. Yeah. Because a cacophony is like loads of sounds all at once, and an error doesn't have... You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, it's just loads of game sounds. Like, you know, it's a proverbial... It's a figurative sounds, period.
We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one.
Yeah, think it over. Once you've come around to my way of thinking, then we can talk. Alright, so...
Magnus level 6 here, that he doesn't have enough for an RP, and his bottle is empty.
Actually, that's wrong. He's got a bottle charge.
Oh,
you lied.
How did? No, it was empty. Maybe I was on the different hero.
Uh-oh. My computer's suddenly lagging pretty badly.
Is it really? Weaver has used a tango. Repeat, Weaver has used a tango. I think they're going to look to push this tower in top here.
It's really good to see you just basically seizing on all the crucial play-by-play aspects of this game, like Weaver using a tango.
Yeah, he used the hell out of that tango. Top tier play. Well, there's not much to talk about. I mean, look at the Batman here. I love this stuff. What happens, by the way, if he goes up somewhere like that and the Firefly runs out? Does he just get shunted to somewhere he can legitimately be, or does he get stuck?
The game basically pushes you to, like, wherever it decides is the closest ground location.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you're up on a...
Beastmaster is rocking up into Magnus's face here.
Oh, he
just runs right past him.
Skewered, RP'd. Dead? Oh, maybe he can roar. Nope, just gonna fall.
Wow, I didn't think he expected to see him there, and he certainly didn't react. He ran up those steps, and it was just ran right past him. Tower gone.
He's gotten the Inner Beast build, which is actually the popular build in China, even though it used to be the case that most players would go for the minions, but Inner Beast just lets you push so incredibly well, and unfortunately, gives up a free kill to the Mag, who's... We're looking at 2 fairly early blinks at the rate this is going. Bat's up to 1,500 gold. Mag's up to 300, and the Arcane, so we could be seeing 2 blinks within the, by 13 minutes or so at this rate.
Yeah.
And they have Chrono.
Jakiro has not taken Liquid Fire, which I always think is... I always bang on about this, but I love Liquid Fire. I don't know why people don't take it. It's such an... Like, if they were pushing this tower now, with even 1 level of Liquid Fire, the tower would be down to, like, it would be... Well, they've taken it anyway, but I mean, taking it anyway, but I love Liquid Fire. Why don't people level Liquid Fire? PL has almost got his Diff Blade, but I think it's in his stash as we speak.
Okay, I'm actually not sure if I've ever seen a faster Diffusal Blade, to be honest. Because nobody ever gives a PL this much space. It just never happens. It's just a naked Diffusal Blade.
Yeah,
he hasn't used any regen. Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, the level 3 Venge gets picked off. She's not having fun.
55 last hits. No, Venge is not. Venge is still in the level. Is she still in the level 1? Did she finally get a level?
She's level 3, which is basically level 1 at this point in the game.
Yeah. Good luck to her.
Yeah, good luck living, because you're up against a Bat Rider who already has a blink, a Rubik who's level 6, a Jakiro who's level 6, and I agree with you. Liquid Fire is, at least 1 point, is good in this game, because they weren't up against really anything in the lane, and they could have pushed the tower more with that, but still, they're going to push the tower now.
Venge doing the support stuff and warding and dewarding, and I guess they're going to come around and look for a gank on Void, which is good. I think they need to put pressure on the carry. That's good. PL is having no pressure applied to him. Oh, and he's TPing out. Senses the gank.
They can't kill him. I mean, those 3 heroes actually cannot kill this Void.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe they could, because he has 0 points of backtrack, but even then, it's asking a lot, and the tower's still up, and there's a Mag with an RP. There's a Bat with a blink. You're probably just getting 3-man wiped if you actually go for that. So
right, I mean, and he could always just chrono and just walk away if he needs to. So
yeah, ELT supports just seem really inexperienced. A lot of wasted time, kind of aimless moving around the map. They are painting the haster in here, but a whole team camping it out. Meanwhile, suddenly a Rubik appears. Period. This looks bad.
Oh, skewer, big RP as well. Venomancer and Venge. Gonna turn it on the beast. Batman! He hasn't got enough for anything.
Yeah, Firefly cooling down, doesn't even need it.
Zonk.
It's okay though, PL does have a Diffusal Blade. He had it at like 9 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and they're still just leaving him to it up here. Just chilling.
The thing is, he doesn't have the Keeper of the Light backing him up. I mean, in theory, he's ridiculous later on because he benefits from the Inner Beast Star. So he gets extra attack speed on all of his illusions.
Oh my god.
And, of course, the Vengeful Spirit with Wave of Terror is going to make everything hit a bit harder. The main hero is going to hit harder with the Vengeance Aura, but that's a long way off, and, I mean, they do have enough heroes that do damage, that if Weaver doesn't have anything, and PL's the only big hero on the map, they have so much lockdown with Chrono, RP, and Lasso. If he's the only threat, I mean, they can deal with it. As if there's multiple threats that the game becomes really hard. Yeah,
I mean, and if you look at Neo's team, they've got great team fight with Magnus and Jakiro and Chronosphere, and Rubik can steal stuff, and Batrider's useful for initiating and stuff. When you look at ELT in their team fight, I mean, alright, Veno's ult is great, but wouldn't a Pipe of Insight completely mess up his ult? And, I mean, it just... I don't know. It doesn't feel like the ELT have got the team fight to compete. So they're relying entirely, as you say, entirely on PL getting farmed.
Well, meanwhile, yeah, someone else who's not going to get far mid lane. Ice Path blown up by the Flame Break. Easy kill.
I mean, Weaver's just, he can't do anything at this point. What's he got? He's got a ring of health. That's it.
He can respawn. It's not fair.
That's true.
He's got that up his sleeve.
That's true.
They're going to come with the roar mid, but Sakuchi from Rubik, they could try and kill him off, but the Flame Break is going to disrupt the team fight. That's a macro pyre.
Oh.
If I've ever seen one.
Oh, dearie me. They just stood in it. I mean, what can you do? I mean, I honestly think Jakiro is awesome for his. The Ice Path and Macro Pyre is incredibly strong, especially if you stack stuff up on top of it, like any other kind of stun. I mean, if you've got Chronosphere on top of it, obviously it's just crazy. It's crazy damage. That's the kind of thing they've got. They've got that team fight that they can do, and they just killed 3 guards like it was nothing. LD.
I mean, this Venge is 600, at less than 600 HP. If you do the math, she dies to Macro Pyre alone in like 5 seconds. I guess it's a little bit. It's like the full duration is needed, but that's just the Macro Pyre, not the Ice Path, not the Dual Breath, not any of the Bat Rider's abilities. It's
and not someone just smashing you in the face either. You got to take the face smashing into consideration as well.
Yeah, that's certainly
they dusted for this PL, but he was too slippery.
Yes, he is.
He's so sneaky.
He's a sneaky one. They could maybe still kill him with a Blink Lasso. They're gonna go for it.
He's out. He's outie.
Peace. They're trying to
get
you
guys.
I mean, if you're ELT right now, you desperately need to get levels and farm on everybody on your team. You don't want to fight at all. You have to split push. You have to basically avoid direct engagements. Maybe you can bait the PL with like the whole team smoke behind him, but like you said, the team's not built to fight head-on. The whole point of their draft was get a good start on the Beastmaster, go ganking with Inner Beast, with Roar, and then push towers with Inner Beast. Meanwhile, Mag just solo killed the Weaver. Yeah.
That was painful.
That's a really bad sign when Weaver could just get solo killed like that from full health to nothing. Uh-oh. Mid lane, Ice Path catches Beastmaster. There's a lasso. They want both. They're gonna get him, I think. In comes the Void Chrono on 3, and death for at least 2. Actually, probably for all 3 here, I think.
Oh, poor old Venno. Look at that. Just popped. Burst.
This is...
Well, I'm going to call this one. I mean, honestly, what can they do now? Like, Neo can just roam all over the map. They can just literally hunt for this PL. He is not... He shouldn't be getting any... He shouldn't be having any fun here. He's got his diff blade. There was a great early diff blade. The rest of his team have got nothing. Look at poor old Weaver. Just got a Basilisk.
Yeah.
Venge?
That's not going to cut it.
She's level 4. She can't even swap anybody.
Even if she could, I mean, who are you swapping in? Like,
it's basically you're swapping someone just to save their life. Just throwing yourself into the fire.
Like, by the time this Venge gets in range to swap, because level 1 swap has low range. It's what, 700, I think?
Oh, it's
600.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's 600. It's the same as a ranged attack for, like, a standard ranged hero. That is abysmal. By the time she gets in range for that, she's getting Ice Path, she's getting Shockwave, Flame Break, and she's dead. And she's never even going to be able to swap. If she does, it might save her carry's life, but that's it. So, yeah. I don't know. Like you said, it's not...
I mean, she's one of those heroes, I think if your team is doing well, she's great for swapping someone into the fight and initiating like that. But... if it's not going well, like, what's she gonna do? Oh, they're gonna try a smoke gank here. Where are they going? Mid?
They're smoking.
They might bump into this Magnus. Yeah. They might be able to catch this Magnus. What? Although he can always just skewer away.
They don't want to go on him. They really want to bait the Mag to go on them. Like if they go on him, Mag's probably getting his RP off, and then Void's coming in with Chrono, and you're just getting wiped. So, well, maybe if he pushes past the river like this, maybe they can kill him. But the backup is here. Uh-oh, Roar to start, access to fly. He's dropping low. They might be able to kill him off. He's got RP though. He will drop it.
The death slide. It doesn't matter. He did the death slide. It's my favorite move in the game, and they've got the Weaver as well. Lassoed. Pile it on.
No Chrono out of range for that. Oh no.
And sneaky! Dusted! Zapped! A big Chrono!
Well, that was necessary, to say the least. Pyrion, I think it's safe to say this game is over.
It's over. 18-3, and I mean, just look at the graphs, LD. Look at they're up by 12k XP. They're up by over 10,000 gold. It's well, yeah.
I was hoping to see the next.
Lancer is 0-0-0, so they've got that at least. You know, we've got 110 CS. He's doing great in terms of farm and not dying, but what's he going to do? Turn up after 45 minutes, the game will be over.
And the other issue is, they don't have Keeper of the Light. They don't really have supports that are great at stopping pushes. Venomancer's okay, but his wards aren't even maxed yet. Venge does pretty much nothing against a push, despite maxing Wave of Terror. You don't have a Keeper of the Light. You don't have a big AoE king.
Big swap coming up. That's what I'm going to call it. Big swap coming up. You're going to swap someone, and that'll be it. Game 1.
I was really hoping to see the next Vici Gaming today. By the way, I was thinking maybe ELT is that team, but I mean, there are some bright spots for this team. Like you said, the PL's farming really well. It's just the draft made it so hard for them, like to have this kind of a start.
I honestly think they got. I mean, a lot of games are decided in the picks, and I just think they were outpicked. If you look at Neo's team, I mean, that is a hell of a good-looking team. ELT's team, not so good-looking, I don't think. Not just in terms of handsomeness, but composition. LD.
They're also kind of ugly, though. Like you got.
Oh yeah, they got ugly faces. Look at that. Like, even Venge has got to be the ugliest chick in the whole game as well.
Like this little rat face that she has going on, like the pinched nose and
it's bizarre.
Tight lips. It's not a good look.
She doesn't look happy. You wouldn't want to kiss that face. She's got a nice rat face, but that's all she does.
There's barely anything to kiss. I mean, the Venge has just got like this tiny little thing, this poor excuse for a mouth.
She's got all that pointy shit on her face as well. You'd be banging it for that.
spiking your head on that, you know, cutting yourself, trying to like rub her hair and stuff. Like, why does she have all these spikes coming out of everything?
Rub her hair?
Yeah, you tousle her hair.
Just rubbing her hair vigorously. It's like trying to charge the balloon up.
That's not what I meant. Oh,
Come here and then rub your hair. Rub.
Why are you grunting while you rub?
Because I'm rubbing so hard. It's hard work.
That's not rubbing.
That's rubbing. You stroke hair. Like, rubbing implies both directions. Stroking is a single direction. Do you rub a dog?
Can we just get...
rub a dog. You pet it or you stroke it.
Alright, no, that's not... You've never just, like, done a calm, like, belly rub on a dog or something?
Yeah, but that's his belly rub. That's not his hair.
It's a rub. A rub is a rub is a rub, and this is a Venge in trouble. RP up
or the RP into Ice Path, into Chrono, Macro, Pyro, Wombo combo. Meanwhile, Rubik is just owning poor old Weaver here, scuttling away as if his life does depend on it. Look at the steal! Stole Shikuchi!
That's a fun spell to steal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. It is, well, it's got to be GG any minute. GG any minute!
Don't you ever quote that man on this stream again.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Dire's bottom tower.
Does he say it all the time? Like, literally all the time?
Oh, I don't know. I think he said it once. It's just become a meme since then.
Oh, right, I see.
I mean, they're doing what they can to stall the game. They have a Phantom Lancer. They could definitely drag this out for a bit. But I just don't see them winning. I mean, even late game, if Void is big enough, and there's only one hero to worry about, you could just Chrono the PL and kill him.
Yeah, and Void is doing just great. He's about to get his... Well, he's pretty close to his BKB. Got the Mithril Hammer, he's got the Ogre Club, so all he needs is a recipe. A little bit off that. Maybe 700, 800 gold, I think. Oh, big smoke gank here. For the happy trio, the three amigos of Venge, Veno, and Beastmaster are going to go and try and catch someone. Who can they catch? Who can they realistically scare?
The Rubik's like the only one you can kill, but he's got Sakuchi, and he's just manning up on the entire team.
Big lasso on Weaver. Shockwave is RP up. RP's down for 20 more seconds. Skewer. There's a big shout for the escape. Oh, Veno, run! No, he's going to die. Zap. And Venge. Zonked.
Zapped and zonked and plonked.
All over the place.
All sorts of bad things being done right now to ELT.
Scary.
I'm just reading the chat reacting to the rubbing and
PyrionFlax perving out.
You know what I meant. I just used the wrong word. Jesus Christ.
It's just funny. It's just funny to talk about rubbing girls' hair. Can I rub your hair? No. You can stroke it. Don't rub it.
Oh boy.
Look at this. They're going to kill Roshan. He does not need this in his life right now. Look at his little bowl. He's got a skull in there. He's got a jug of wine. That's it. Got beetles for company.
Roshan?
One of his torches on the wall has gone out. Yeah, they're Roshan. Just for fun, I think.
Yeah, like, does he use this stuff?
I don't know, like, you never see him. He just sort of chills there. I'd like to see him, like, making a cup of tea from now and again. Like a little idle animation for Roche.
Yeah, he should, like, take a nap, you know, like, do some, like, backflips and stuff.
Yeah. Have you noticed he has swords and spears, like, sticking out of his body where people have tried to kill him and he's owned them?
I just did now.
Yeah, look, on his right thigh, he's got a big sword sticking out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like,
I like the way if you look at him, he has spells and he has an inventory. I don't know why. I like it. It makes me think I could one day play Roshan. That would be a mode.
There actually was a small period of time where you could. Chen could
Really?
take over Roche. It was a bug in one of the Dota 2 patches. And the thing is, whenever he's outside the pit, you can't kill him. So he just runs around invulnerable.
GG.
Basically what happened with Cyborg Matt in the show match versus the GD Studio, except the difference is it was in real games, in matchmaking. So you got abandoned if you tried to leave. And what would happen is, like, for about, like, 6 hours, everybody just would join a game and try to insta-pick Chen. When would you ever try to insta-pick Chen if you're, like, 90%, 95% of pub players otherwise? Like,
Yeah.
They don't even know what they're doing. But,
Big fight here, by the way. Shout. They managed to catch Rubik. There goes the skewer. They skewer RPs, but just the Weaver caught, though. I think he's going to go down, though. Lots of poison. Everybody's poisoned. What can PL do? Down goes Venomancer. Beastmaster running away. PL manages to take someone down.
oh,
Wow, they're going to win this fight.
They don't have their Void. Void's like, oh yeah, I have a team? Maybe I should be here with my Chronosphere. He has BKB and Aegis, so...
In he comes. He's going to kill Venge. He's got Batman for backup. Oh, there's the dust. Does he have Chrono? He does have Chrono.
He purged the dust off himself, but he's chronoed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
No
Void
bashes.
doesn't have attack speed yet. Not one bash. Oh, there's the bash. Is he out? Oh, unlucky PL. That should be GG. Unstoppable. Turns up late and saves the day. What an arsehole.
Yeah, like, this is one of those, like, my team's gonna win. I want to make sure they die a bunch so that I get to personally collect a few extra kills before the team at the game
Yeah,
ends.
it just turns up at the end and is like, oh, don't worry, guys, I'm here now. Gee, thanks. You've been here a minute ago.
Asshole.
2 of us wouldn't have died.
CL stands for asshole.
Oh, what was
Just kidding,
what was
CL.
Weaver doing there? I've got to say, what was Weaver doing there? He just sort of, I don't know, just stood there. I mean, telekinesis is such a great spell for setting up a fight like that. And just got wiped out. Poor old Weaver. He's had a miserable time. Look at this.
It's a hard game for Weaver. I mean, after the laning stage, there's that lift, there's the chrono, there's the RP with the blink mag, so it's pretty much an instant RP, and there's the lasso. It's
Yeah.
You really want a Lincoln Sphere, but even then, there's still the 2 big AoE ults that can bring you down.
Is it usual to, I've never played Weaver. Is it usual not to get boots on him?
The only reason to get boots is to get power treads, basically.
Right.
Just because they give you
need the speed.
Yeah, they give you good like stats. But aside from that, I mean, you can get boots to travel, but generally you don't need them because Sakuchi's so spammable in most cases. So it's it's optional and situational, I would say.
Well, they're looking for the big GG push here. They've got a creep wave. They've got all the lanes pushed in. Well, actually, bot isn't entirely pushed in, and PL's going to go down. All right, he's going to go for a little heading round by the secret shop to see if he can catch him unawares. But what have they got in terms of teamfight initiation?
It's a wraparound into a Phantom Lance. Oh, he did upgrade his defusal.
Oh, he's Shakuchi'd.
Dire's
Rubik
top
was
tower is
Shakuchiing
under
him.
attack.
He doesn't have that gem anymore. He did lose it in the last fight in the midst of all that chaos. Uh-oh. He's still Sakuchiing around. He's just like showing off his moves
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
is under
while
attack.
Void does the work.
I mean, this is where they're at. Is the PL is just basically he's just spent a minute running around in that bit of woods, to doing nothing. You know that he can't go out and farm. He might need to defend. And they've lassoed the Venge. Poor Venge. What a miserable game she's had.
Dire's
0.95. Poor Venge.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't very efficient early on, but is
It
also
sucks when you get behind like that. I mean, she missed out on a couple of ganks mid, had to just basically sit there, not getting any XP, no money. You can't catch up, especially against a team fight like this. You're going to get picked off. Look at all the different ways you can get picked off. You can get jumped by Void. You can get jumped by Batrider. You can get jumped by Magnus. Even Rubik can 4-staff and TK you. An Ice Particle, so you can't get away. Horrible.
Pyrion, I just want to point out, your favorite hero is 10, 1, and 17. This Jakiro played like a total hero. But
he's a man!
But he's disappointing me, because no Dagon. Where's your
Dagon?
Yeah,
Dagon Jakiro, that's what you want, yeah. I've gone Dagon Jakiro before, that's how much fun it is.
Yeah, Veil of Discord's also really good on him, but not as fun as Dagon.
No, God no. Just more numbers. This PL, Chronode, is that the real deal? Believe it is. He is dead.
And now Beastmaster, suddenly flames, roar stolen by Rubik, more death, more destruction.
Gets the stun on Batrider, nice skewer. Is there an RC? No, he's already used it, no need anyway. Pull down, just Venomancer, running away from Bat. Yulzed.
I love Skewer, like the way the spell, just the animation, it's like a guy is just pile driving somebody into
it's
a brick
awesome.
wall.
It is
so satisfying to watch.
Magnus, they got Magnus so right. Just everything about him is great. Like I like the way
playing
sometimes,
against him. That's not so great.
Yeah, but sometimes he just gives him a big boot in the chops. Like he's normally spear here, and then he just goes, just kicks like that.
Yeah.
Just kicks.
Just because he can.
Got a spare leg, use it.
This guy definitely squats. I will tell you that right now. Magnus, he deadlifts, he squats. He's putting in the work at the gym. Yeah, he lifts, bro. He lifts.
He lifts. He is swole.
Void, I'm not so sure. He's got like the chicken legs, but he can propel himself all over the place. So.
Yeah, he's pretty slender. If you look at Void, he's pretty. I think he's exaggerating what he's got by not wearing any clothes.
He's the Slender Man. He's the Slender Man.
Yeah. I got the Jakiro wards, by the way. The Jakiro wards are pretty sweet. It's like 2 dragon heads around their eyeball. Oh, poor Venno.
As bad as it is to be Venge, it's actually the Venno who's even farther behind at this point.
Yeah. Because with Venno, you've got to get in there to use your ult and your Gale and stuff. You've got to be in there. Like Venge can stand at a distance and pop her armor reduction stuff and then die. But with Venno, you've got to get in there and they go to GG's.
Well, ELT not looking like they're quite Vici Gaming, but still an interesting game to say the least. Just a brutal beatdown from the Illusion in the end.
Yeah. Great picks. I mean, I love that team comp. I really think that's perfect. They've got so much to do there. And they've got heroes that scale. I mean, it was a great comp.
Even the support in the Rubik, like stealing the roar almost every fight. And now a little pyrotechnic show.
The RP cancel, I can't do that.
It's really infuriating as a caster when someone does like 6 times and then finally they cast it, because it pretty much looks the same whether he completes it or not.
Yeah, I think they need to change that actually.
I think it's okay. I don't know, but this was a brutal beatdown for Neo.INA Indonesia. They just, I don't even know what the word is, Pyrion, but they just...
A cacophony of errors, I'd call it, LD.
They just massacre ELT. They leave their loved ones, their children, and all their pets bloody and dead as corpses on the sidewalk. They are moving on into the round of 16. As for ELT, they're done. The road ends here.
It's a miserable-looking scoreboard. The Jakiro 1419. Holy crap.
Jakiro, I'm telling you now, man. We'll see more of him. He's re-entering the metagame. Well, maybe not, but it was a fun game nonetheless. I'm LD. He's PyrionFlax. If you enjoy him, be sure to follow him. It's twitter.com/PyrionFlax, PyrionFlax. And then, of course, youtube.com/Ted himself. He does lots of funny videos if you want to see more from him in the future. Pyrion, I believe you have to go, right?
No, if you need another game, I could do another game if you need someone, but it's entirely up to you.
All right, fantastic. Guys, stay tuned. We have more action coming up. You're watching the G1 League. If you're watching this on Twitch, you are making a grave error. You should be watching it on the G1 League's website, g1.2p.com. That supports them, it supports the tournament, and it helps make sure that they will be able to do future editions of it in style. Thank you all for tuning in. I, of course, am LD. Stay tuned. More action coming up after this.